What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. I'm keeping my voice down right now because it is currently 7 a.m. right now. And you can hear a pin drop here. It's absolutely stunning here. That's the view from our current apartment we're in right now. Let me give you the grand tour. So this is my little space where I pretty much spend my mornings. It's a little living space through here. The dining area. The kitchen, which is the most basic little kitchen ever. We actually have to do quite a lot of shoppings because the fridge is so small, so we need to go get a shopping. And because we train so much, I feel like that washing machine's on non-stop. It's a little bedroom. It's basic, man, but it's lovely. And a little bathroom through here as well. And this room here. We've actually got my parents coming next week and they're going to be in here, and then we're actually moving next door. It's a slightly nicer apartment. It sounds like we've ditched my parents into that apartment. We haven't. It's because we're going to move into that one because this one's actually getting booked afterwards. Because we've just been semi-permanently living here, so we've kind of got a bit of a deal on with the landlord right now where we're kind of just like almost paying like we rent here right now. I'm going to have a conversation with him because we've actually found out today we're going to stay here until the end of July. That's when like our 90-day visa is up, so we absolutely love it here. It's been incredible and life is just very good. But today we've got a very, very exciting day. We are going to be doing a double training day, taking you through a day of work, but we're going to be actually viewing a property and just getting a bit more insight to what it's going to be like to actually live here, looking at different locations, and we're super pumped about it. So one of the things that I am definitely most proud of this year is that I am on a streak of journaling every single morning and doing my little routine every single morning. I have done 30 push-ups every single day this year. I don't know why 30, but there's something about it that just gives me a bit of momentum, right? I'm not one of these guys, it's like you need to stack a 3-hour morning routine, but I just feel like I've got it so nailed down right now. Wake up, nail the bed, drink electrolytes, do push-ups, have a shower, pour coffee, do journal, day started. It's like 30-40 minutes depending on how much detail I go into my journal. And then on a Friday, I do a bit of reflection for the week. On a Saturday, I do a bit of planning for the week ahead. And then some days I do a little bit more, some days I do a little bit less. 155 days of doing anything, and you really start to feel the momentum compound from it, and I'm definitely feeling that now. But I want to take you through what I'm doing today. So today's a double training day. So we're going to head to the gym. The gym doesn't open till 8 here, I'll show you. It's a really cool gym. I'm just going to be doing some strength. So I'm doing strength 3 times a week right now. And I'm doing a lot more volume than I have been. It's not a significant amount, it's like a 45-minute session, so 3 45-minute sessions a week. We've got some RDLs, bench, Bulgarian split squat, split span, stance, barbell press, suitcase carry. Very simple workout. And then rep ranges wise, I'll bring it up on the screen. We are working like 5 sets of 5, 4 sets of 5, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10. So first 2 are low rep range, and then we've got a belter conditioning workout, which I was going to do this morning because it's typically better to do this in the morning, but the heat is pretty intense. I'll bring that up on the screen right now as well. And it's a 55-minute AMRAP. I'm going to do this later today, purely because the gym doesn't open till 8. Weight session's 45 minutes. By the time I warm up and stuff as well, about an hour. And the AMRAP's 55 minutes. I've got a mobility routine that I'm actually doing 3 times a week right now before any conditioning that the physio prescribed me. So that session is going to be like an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes by the time I've warmed up, cooled down, done the workout, set everything up. That's a long one, so I'll do that later today. But yeah, 500 metre row, 20 burpee over the rower, 500 metre ski, 25 metre walking lunges, 100 metre farmer carry, 30 wall balls. 3 to 4 minutes easy on the bike, 55-minute AMRAP. This is going to be a doozy. And you may be wondering, what do I eat before a session like this? So I always eat something. I never ever train fasted. I used to train fasted all the time, but for the amount of volume I am consistently doing, it's just not a wise idea. I'm not going to get the most out of myself. So I had a large banana. Don't know what size, what weight. It's pretty fucking big. And I just had a squirt of coffee, a squirt of honey in my coffee. I reckon it was about 10 to 15 grams, maybe more, maybe 15 to 20, which is around 12 to 16 grams of carbohydrates. So I've got in around 30 or 40 grams of carbs. I've got some good fuel in, some good nutrients in, and it's not pure refined and garbage. Sometimes I'll have a Frosties bar, sometimes I'll have something that's not as good quality, but I try and keep the pre-workouts as good quality as I possibly can. I know it has to be a bit more volume, but it's just better for your gut health. There she is in all of her beauty, the Silver Surfer. Here we go. This little baby has taken care of us, man. She really has. She's a little bit dusty right now, but she does the job. So the gym is like 5 minutes from here. It's literally, we live on a massive hill. The town is called Paya, and the gym is epic, by the way. So when we first got here, we obviously came here for the retreat on the 27th of April until like the 5th of May or something, whatever that was. 3rd of May, 4th of May, can't remember. And we were staying at Fabian Victoria's at Psy Camps, which was incredible. But we were like, we want to stay here, and they were like, pay is really good, there's an awesome gym. And they actually kind of downplayed the gym, to be honest, because the gym is epic. It turns out that Benny, or Benji, I can't remember, that owns ESN, that is Megan Jacoby's partner, who is the current High Rocks World Champion as I speak right now. Obviously World Champ's coming up in less than 2 weeks. They live up the hill from us, and basically ESN has massively, I think, sponsored the gym, so it's a hell of a space. It's got 3 stories, it's got an outdoor area. I mostly spend time in the outdoor area, so it is absolutely epic. But it opens at 8 AM. What is that about? On a Saturday it opens at 10, it's not open on Sunday. But I'm not complaining, because I feel like in the UK everything's so fast paced, and I quite like that it forces me to slow down. It forces me to have more of a morning to myself, which is really nice, and I'm grateful to be in the position that I can go and train at 8 AM as well. So it's really, again, it really forces a good lifestyle and forces you to slow down a little bit, which I can't complain about. So this is our little epic gym here. This tree's blocking it out. As you can see, heavily sponsored by ESN. Massive. So it's got 2 stories there, a basement, and it's got so much kit in it, and then a big outdoor area at the back there as well. But I'm gonna go and get a coffee right now. I've been double caffeinating before workouts, man. Not all the time, but it's we've still got 20 minutes to the gym opens, so I'm gonna go and get a coffee, go a walk for like 10-15 minutes, get the legs moving, and get in and get after it. Little iced latte. I'll give you guys a quick gym tour. This is downstairs. So it's funny, like, doesn't matter what gym you go to, man, there's always a bunch of older people that will be stood waiting outside, the regulars, every single day, like clockwork, man. This is the upstairs area. So decked out. This is the way that you go to the side. I nearly fell there. I had to watch my ankle. I can actually really feel that right now. And then this takes you to the outdoor area, which is out here, which is where I'll be training. There's actually another downstairs bit down there. I can't be arsed going down right now, but a sauna as well. So it's an absolutely epic spot. The only thing is I forgot my headphones, and there is no music out here. That's my only gripe. I sound like I'm moaning about everything. Opens at 8. No music. It's class, look at this. So good, you've probably seen this on my Instagram if you follow me on there. So, as I said already, Megan Jacoby, current High Rocks World Champion, occasionally trains in here as well. I actually sat next to her one day on the bike. I was like starstruck. I was sat on this bike right here actually, and she came sat next to me, and I was talking to her for like 30 minutes. Very cool woman, very inspiring, but she actually just put up the other day that she's not doing World Champs. I was talking to her about it. She's come back from a spinal surgery, not even a spinal injury, spinal surgery. So she's unfortunately not doing it, which is quite sad. And it's the reality of athleticism, is like you are walking on the edge sometimes with your body. Like you're putting it through so much that sometimes you can't rely on it, man, which is a shame. And then there's so much pressure on from sponsors and fans and people that have expectations. And I'm not even an athlete, man, and I feel that when I do things. I've spoke about this before in other videos, like even from when I done the Keltman and had a videographer there, or we were doing Carol's Rue. There's this unspoken expectation of delivering the goods, and sometimes your body doesn't play game, which is a bit rubbish. But I'm going to warm up, stop talking on camera, and get after it. Just a little warm up right now. I'm going to do 3 warm up sets. Back with the specs on, first working set, 100 kilo. Was quite embarrassing. It's like I'm benching the same as like my RDL, or a little bit more from my RDL. I did have an injury for a period of time, so I couldn't smash my legs the same way, so I'm building them back up. I'm actually going to hit some walking lunges instead of Bulgarian split squats. I think just putting that back leg up and putting the weight in the front ankle might not be a wise idea. What's happening, guys? That is the session done. I never got a clip of the farmer's carries at the end. I could only do 2 sets because I looked at the time and it's like 9 minutes past 9 right now. We're meant to be leaving in 20 minutes, so I need to get home, get a shower. Good thing we're only around the corner. I felt very strong in that session there, which is good. So when you're doing double training days, you want to prioritise the session you want to have the most energy for. Obviously, as I said today, I'm going to do conditioning later. The reason why is because conditioning would have been too long this morning with the time and the viewing of the villa. So I went into that strength workout, which I've been doing in session 2 recently, and I just felt so strong because usually I'm a little bit more fatigued going into it as well. So really productive session, felt like I really pushed it. Definitely pushed it a little bit harder when the camera's on you. It's no different to when someone's training with you as well. You get that same drive.
What's happening, guys? It's house viewing day. I'm just making me and Christian breakfast. Christian's literally just in the door. We need to leave 2 minutes ago and he's just out the shower. We're on the phone and I'm sorting his breakfast, but we're having a little granola this morning. I'm having banana in mine. Christian's having berries because he's already had a banana this morning, and he laughs at me, but 2 bananas still counts as one of your 5 a day. So Christian's now giving me into trouble for doing this vlog wrong. Obviously, me and him have got 2 different visions for the vlog, so we just had a wee bit of a tiff there because I've obviously already been out for a run this morning, took you through a run and talked about it, and now he's been Mr. Bossy and telling me that I have to tell you about my run right now, but I've already told you about my run, and I'm guessing that he's going to put that bit in next after this. So it's going to be such a hot run this morning, but it's my own fault because I panicked about getting out the door. I should have been away nearly half an hour ago. Just warming up just now, so we were telling me about Kenyan Hills, but Kenyan Hills is a pretty disgusting run. So last week I had 6 sets, 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes running uphill, RP 7 to 8, 5 minutes downhill, non-stop, 2 minutes recovery, just walking between each round. But this week I think John was feeling mean because it's a big jump. I've now got 2 rounds of 15 minutes, so it's the same volume, but the intensity is going to be much harder because there's much less rest. I was kind of expecting 3 rounds of 10 minutes this week, but obviously I've done something for him to fall out with me, so probably not going to take his on much of the main part of the workout with me, just because I know it's going to be hard as fuck. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's getting me really fit anyway. Wow, that was hard. I actually finished like 15 minutes ago, but I finished my run at the shop so that I could go in and buy myself a wee drink. And when I came out the shop, I bumped into a woman that goes to the gym that we used to go to back home, so that was funny. 2 minutes rest. Get a wee friend. This is Cyprus, there's cats everywhere. Hey baby. Hello. So mad that I bumped into that woman this morning, isn't it? Breakfast in the sun. That's yours at the top.
Thank you.
I'm so lucky he's getting breakfast. He was in the bad books there.
I'm a visionary.
My camera skills are so bad.
So we're turning into Cypriots. The more you're in an environment, the more you start to accept the standard. We're late. I didn't think I was going to be early because I left the gym at like 9:10 and we had to be there at 10. So it says 30 minutes, but it's 35 minutes. It's 25 to right now, so maybe 5-10 minutes late. Well, we weren't actually, the guy actually messaged yesterday saying, I meet you today at 10 a.m. We're like, it's tomorrow, mate. And he's like, no, it's today. And then I sent him a message, I picked a screenshot of his message saying Wednesday at 10 a.m. And he went, okay, see you tomorrow.
Look at this for a hill. The wee car's struggling up it. Listen to
it. The Silver Shadow. Silver Surfer, sorry, naming it wrong. Where are we going here?
Right.
We're going to be very late, by the way. I just looked at the time, it's like 37 minutes.
It's alright, we're in Cyprus.
It's currently 1:45, so we're going to be about 20 minutes late. We're attempting to try and get a clip of the beautiful view, but it's just a big steel girder that you can see right now. We're very high up right now. I think we're like 1,500 feet up. Me and Ailey are going to come and run this hill one day. It literally goes from sea level. Like, you can kind of see it there. Nah, you're probably not going to be able to see it. Anyway, we are on our way to see this villa right now. So why are we going to see a villa? Basically, obviously, if you've seen episode 1 of the ranch, building the ranch, we're essentially now just seeing where we like. As you, on this sign here, it says Kafka 7 kilometres. That's where we were last time when we found this building. The property that's just slightly out with Paphos and Pea is a little bit on the lower end. It's not lower end. This one's like 350,000, isn't it? Euros. Yeah. But it's got a sizable amount of land. I had a call yesterday with a lawyer, and I've got another call this week as well with real estate, like someone that works in law and real estate, because I need to find out the sort of what we're actually allowed to do, because there's no point in pursuing all of this if we can't even get a place that we can actually build on, or we can't actually run the type of business that we want to run there as well. As I said, it's going to be a lifestyle business, it's going to be our home, but we're going to add a lot into this as well. However, I had a really good meeting yesterday with a lawyer that I actually got put in touch with from a good friend, Rico, who actually basically is one of our good friends out here that we just met, that is a YouTuber who, long story short, I was sat on the bike one day talking, I was on the phone to my accountant, he overheard me, and I was like, bro, have I seen you in a video before? And he was like, yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. So he actually put me in touch with his lawyer yesterday and explained what we actually have to do to get residency here. It's a little bit more complicated because we're no longer in the EU, we're UK citizens, so we're going to do a thing next year called the pink slip, which sounds dodgy. It sounds really dodgy. So we're going to do that next year. So obviously our 90 days here finishes up in July. We can only stay here for 90 days. And then we're going to head back to Scotland via Dubai and then to Southeast Asia. We're going to spend like 6 months out there before heading back, and then we'll probably come back here, and then that's when we'll really start looking at actually getting something solidified. So there is a bit of red tape right now in regards to like what we can do, when we can do it. But the reason why we're going to see some properties right now is like, and obviously over the next few weeks, is because we want to just get a feel for where we want to do this, what it feels like, and I think you actually have to get yourself in a situation as well, and that's exactly what we're doing today. There is an incredible villa here, exclusive villa for sale. The properties here are absolutely insane. There's so much development going on as well right now, and that's why we just want to get into Cyprus, because we feel like now's the time to do it. I feel like this is going to be one of these places in the near future that are genuinely going to be like a hot spot in Europe for so many people to come to. It is right now, isn't it? It's like it really, really is right now. But I feel like it's one of these places. When I came here 8 years ago, it was a bit of a dump. Like, you can tell it's still got that sort of rugged edge to it. There's a lot of underdeveloped areas, but there's just so much going on in it right now. And the more I research on it, the more I speak to other people here, it's just got our name written all over it. So I'm excited to go and check out this property and take you guys through it as well. The only thing with this property is like it's probably like on the far end away, but again, you can see if you can make it work and what it's like and stuff as well. So we'll go and check it out first.
As my dad would say, it's in the arse end of nowhere.
Wow, what a spot, man. Check this out. What a gaff. It was a old British couple that had it. They said that. Look at the view outside. Oh, it's epic, isn't it? Look at the views outside. Little pool. Is this the master? Oh wow, look at that, man. That's epic, isn't it? Little 3-bed bungalow villa. That right down there that you can see is Lachi, which is like 20 minutes away, but we've just found out there that this is only, it's not too far away from actually the airport as well in Paphos, which is excellent. Well, this place is insane. It's dangerous coming and looking at stuff like this. Can we have a look at the garage as well? So all of the land down to this, the olive trees down here is all the, oh sorry, I need to bring it down a bit. All the land, the olive trees down here, and into the telegraph poles.
You could literally, like, because this keeps this, we were saying about if we were to build, you would want to keep this quite private still.
Yeah.
See, by actually having this higher up and then that slightly lower
Slightly
down,
low down, yeah.
it almost segregates it.
Yeah, so this could be our living space and then the rest down here. We need to beat this German.
So the other side of the house has a central heating.
This is cool, man.
It actually can allow you to use this.
A gym, yeah.
It's actually nice and cool in here.
Everything you see stays. So it's
Oh, there's lemon trees and orange trees.
What's really dangerous about this place is that we absolutely love it. Look at this little laundry room outside. I love all these little spaces and features. Like this is out the front door. That's the bedrooms there. But these little spaces and features out here to just chill and drink coffee. I want to drink coffee in that chair. This is epic.
This is your room for when you're leaving.
What?
This is your room.
Is that the chokey? That's the chokey. That's where you're going when you're a bad girl.
You can sweat in there.
Go in there and deliver the Monday call, pure sweat my pan in. Look at the little lemon trees and stuff. Oh, this is so good. This is an insane grab, by the way. Now look at this. Look at all this. Oh my God, man. How do we make this happen? Look at the property here. That's the road there, and then some more accommodation over there. So me and Ailey are here at one of our little favourite spots for some food. It's a pretty basic little place, man. Just literally everything comes with chips or couscous. It's just fish, shiftalia, separate foods, and then like some Western foods and stuff. But it's at Coral Bay, proper little Brits abroad spot, but it's dynamite, and the spot is class.
This shows like it's the best chef talia.
It's the best shiftalia in the island.
Hang them everywhere.
You still have to be careful, but they take out the bones.
Yeah, can I have the sea bass, but can I have couscous instead of chips?
Yes.
So what's your vibe check off the back end of seeing a villa like that?
Listen, good vibes.
Was he vibes?
I want it. I want it, but I'm told I'm not allowed it. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, we just said that right there as well. We were saying, thank you.
Thank you.
we were just saying that we're not going to jump the gun, man, because we've got a plan and we need to stick to the plan.
We were laughing as well because when we bought our house, we literally bought the first one that we went to see. We went to see 3 in the one weekend, but the first one that we went to see, we were just like, that's it, and nothing else is going to change our minds. So we're trying to be a wee bit more open-minded and optimistic this time, aren't we?
The guy was explaining like that was like you're not gonna get that one, and I was like, don't say that, you're making it up. And I was like, there is no such thing as coincidentally, we will find one like this, or hopefully that one's still in the market next year. So we do actually coach, by the way, but after a very, very busy Monday and Tuesday, one thing we've really been doing, like really making a commitment to this year, is just actually scaling back a little bit on a Wednesday morning. So we just take a Wednesday morning to ourselves, we take one full day off at the weekend, which is epic, and we go on a wee date night every Thursday night, and it's just been a non-negotiable for the last 6 weeks, and it's been excellent. That's one thing we realised when we took some time off in America. It's like there's no point in building like a life and like this brand and ready for anything and pushing business and athleticism if you're not doing it on your own terms. Like, I have been running a business for 8 years, and one of the things like I'm so guilty of is just hustling and telling myself that I'm taking downtime, and it's different because you get so many opinions off of different people that tell you things what you should and shouldn't do, and you should take more time off for it. If you're not an entrepreneur, you don't get it. You've got a different outlook and perspective to what you do. I love what I do, but what I've realised over time is I need to have boundaries with it, because if I don't, I just burn myself out. So that's what we do. So it's 11:30 right now. We've had such a productive morning. Trained, walked, journaled, morning routine, seen a property. Obviously had some breakfast. This is my third coffee, by the way. Instants don't count. Instants and honey do not count. So I'll cap myself there, otherwise I'll probably have a panic attack. And then we're going to head back to the gaff after this. I need to get some money for a rent for the man from the cash machine. And then I'm going to crack on with some work. I've got an afternoon of calls and loads of productive stuff to do. I need to upload my most recent YouTube, do some editing, touch base with clients, plan some stuff, take some calls, and I've got another meeting today with someone else talking about something interesting. So we've got an absolute spread of food right now. This is Chef Taylor. No idea what it is. It's somewhere between a meatball and a sausage.
Sometimes it's pork, sometimes it's lamb, and sometimes it's a mixture.
Oh, is it? I didn't even know that.
It's got like a fat round it to bind it together.
And then he's got sea bass. Then we've got some couscous. And this granny here is epic, but the view is exquisite. Yo, what's happening, guys? So I'm going to make a promise. I'm going to keep you in the loop what's happening during the day, because sometimes I'm guilty of just like recording the morning and recording nighttime. So since we got back from lunch, I've got a ton of stuff done in literally like 2 hours, which is pretty good. So what have I done? I have touched base with clients for like 40 minutes. Carly and Ailey have been so on top of it, but I just went into a couple of conversations there that I was kind of in conversation with. I actually uploaded some content there, took some clips from today to tease people with this actual vlog. I reviewed some emails, so I'll let you look at our emails in the background, what this actually looks like. So I reviewed a couple of emails, played about with them, and they're ready to go out. So I've got 3 ahead of the curve. Actually doing a little bit of a case study on two of our clients. And yes, I'm currently working on you can't really see this right now, but this is something I made last week. It's essentially a YouTube planner. So you can see I only started about using this last month. It's on a software called Notion. And essentially, I'm just trying to forecast vlogs that we're going to do on YouTube. And it's been so good for me, because what I found is that it was all in my head. And here's a saying for you. If it's in your head, it's dead. I had the studio, the editor, the plans, a good camera like I'm on right now. And I was just like, what are we missing here? And I've created like a back end sort of storyboard. So as you can see here, we've obviously got quite a few live there, and then we've got 3 in production. These 2 were filmed last week in the studio, and then this is the one that I'm creating right now. And I actually have the thumbnail designs here that you can see, and they pop up. So I've kind of put in the thumbnail, so that's from our next one that's coming out. And yeah, there's a lot of method behind the madness here. And then this is one thing I wanted to show you as well. So really, really serious about building the ranch here, so much so I've essentially built a step-by-step guide of what it will look like, our strategy behind it, timeline, cost, like things that with implications we've maybe not thought of. And that's why we're doing all this legwork right now, because this is something we want to do next year, but we need to do the net legwork right now so that we can actually have the awareness. So that's obviously my sort of roadmap to what this will look like. As always, however long and hard you thought it was going to be, it's probably going to be a lot longer, it's probably going to be a lot harder, but The more you put effort and energy into it, the better you have to pull anything off. And this is what a lot of people do not see behind the scenes, and it's really what I want to show. It's that a lot of people are just like, oh, they've always been good at that, lucky for them, and they don't realise the work and effort and energy that goes into everything that you do. And this is what a lot of people just don't understand in their journeys, is like they half-ass things and they're doing like the bare minimum and they're doing the same thing every time and they're expecting different results. And it's not saying that you're trying to reinvent the wheel here, but better results require better inputs and better quality, like anything. So if you put in a half-assed effort, you get half-assed results with anything you do. So that's what I've been working on. And now I'm going to actually spend the next, I've got a call. What time is it? I've got a, someone's texting me. Aaron. Oh, he sent me from my YouTube and I can review it now. So I have a call in 20 minutes. So I'm just going to brainstorm 2 more ideas because I've hired the studio out for 2 hours tomorrow and I'm going to film 2 more. So I've just got a backlog of content. This is how we do it. This is how we make the machine go behind the scenes. Morning guys, back in for round 2, but this time for little man. You doing strength? Strength, bit of strength. And I've got conditioning. I spoke about my set this morning, but I'll pull it up on the screen right now. That's what I'm going to smash through right there. So it's going to be pretty tough. I've not actually looked at it right now. I looked at it this morning, so I can't remember what it is. So I'm looking at it on the screen like, that's going to be easy, but it's actually going to be super hard. As I mentioned this morning, I'm going to run through a little bit of a warm-up, and I've got some ability drills that I'm going to run through as well. Some Supermans, some, I don't know what they're called. I'm not even going to pretend what they're called. I'm going to warm up in the ski for like 5-10 minutes right now. Then batter through that, and yeah, let's go. One round down, 10 minutes, 4 minutes on the bike now. What's happening guys? That is 3 rounds complete. Get 1 more full round in, and then maybe on to the 5th. It's coming on to 38 minutes. It's 55 minutes long. Certain exercises you can go moderate on. It's like 1 to 2 gears below race pace. Things like wall balls and burpees, especially when the volume's high. It's hard to go a gear below. My body only seems to know 1 gear with these things.
Hello kitties. Aww. For the attention.
And training all the time. And that is a wrap guys. Currently on 8 o'clock right now. I was going to show you my dinner and stuff, but I'm pretty tired. I've still got 1 more call to go. And yeah, I'm just going to round off now. We were driving back there and you can't even see it right now. I was hoping to come up here and share it with you. The sunset here is actually insane. It was like a big massive, it was that like Sahara Desert glow. Because actually just over there, in this direction over here, is Egypt. Listen to me, the big geographer. You can't see it, but it's like Egypt, Syria, by that way, Turkey. And it's just like, this is the Mediterranean. Interesting fact, did you know the Mediterranean, it's so clean here. The Cyprus waters are absolutely immaculate, but like the Mediterranean is quite big, obviously it's an ocean. Holds 7% of the world's plastics. I find that really sad. I was watching I was on some mad rabbit hole in YouTube down the algorithm, and then I started seeing all these pollution things. Anyway, that is a day in my life. Very, very productive. We got lots of stuff done, lots of planning, lots of strategizing, good amount of client support in there, a couple of incredible calls with clients, a couple of team calls as well. I really, really did, like between the hour of when we got back at like 12 to like 6, I just crushed it. And this is something that I've realised, man, it's not about how much you do, it's about how well you do, how effective it is. So lots done, vlog filmed, visited the house, smashed 2 sessions, and yeah man, just had a really, really incredible day. I really do love our life out here. It's pretty special. And that's why we want to really, really do this here. And I know I've really emphasised this, but it's like, I had a really good call with a client today, and I was having a chat about like the term living life by design. And a lot of people hear this, it's you either live your life by default or design. Default is when someone designs it for you. You live this narrative, this story, or design is where you take control of your body, your lifestyle, your career, and you live it in your own terms. It's hard because you get to these points where sometimes you run out of vision, you don't even know what your next move is, and this is the conversation I was having with my client today. It is hard, but I wouldn't change it because I do love my life, and I'm very grateful for every opportunity that I get, every day that I have. Look at this, like finishing or evening off. We're gonna have dinner out here with this view. It is absolutely epic. Anyway, guys, as always, please subscribe to the channel, hit subscribe below, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. But other than that, stay tuned for more episodes of what we're doing here, building the ranch.